It was really packed a good day for it, too.
Sure was, and it looks like, oh, go ahead, you're ready.
No, I was going to say, I saw a lot of Cavs folks coming in when I was coming in today, and they were, some short sleeves, some people bearing the January warmth that we've had today, but not bad. I think if most Januaries were like this, I think a lot of people would
be happy,
would flock here and
100%.
not have, be snowbirds going down to Florida. Not always the case, and probably won't be the case later this month. There's signs, and we'll get into this, that we turn not just colder, but very snowier around here, which, comparatively speaking, it can only get snowier. Leftover showers tomorrow morning. We've got a mild day out ahead of us. Brief partial clearing. I want you to pay attention to that because we're going to get about a 3 or 4 hour window of some sunshine and some warmth. I'm talking 50s for this time of year. It's going to happen late morning through midday. Clouds will return later in the day. Will turn cooler once those clouds arrive. That's the actual cold part of the system. But we're dealing with a soaking rain now. What a washout of an evening, right? The heavier stuff still pushing out towards the west of Cleveland. This is in Lorain County right now. You know what I'm talking about. It's coming down in buckets. Oberlin. This is now pushing into southwestern areas of Cuyahoga County near Strongsville. Medina getting soaked right now. This is really the last batch of rain here, and it's coming down real good. Even Worcester over towards the Smithville, Doylestown area, down towards Sugar Creek, seeing some heavier rain. This will push into Dover, New Philly, the I-77 corridor, and eventually Mathlan and Canton here over the next half hour or so. So the bigger picture, it's all rain. As I mentioned top of the broadcast, all the snow off towards the north. That's where it will stay. We see a nice little presentation of the low pressure there. But this is the main bulk of rain, couple showers after midnight here. But overall, things are going to start to clear up tomorrow morning, albeit briefly. And this is called the dry slot of the storm system. You get low pressure here, moisture out ahead of it, and sometimes you can sneak into this little area of clear skies here. And this will push in, albeit briefly, tomorrow. But in the morning, National Zymer hour-by-hour forecast picks up on that quite nicely. Here's your scattered showers for that morning rush hour. Still kind of dreary tomorrow morning. We'll be in the 40s, so there's that. But watch what happens. Briefly, we get into this little sunshine pattern here. 1, 2 o'clock still in it. Clouds starting to fill back in, but look at temperatures. 50s. It's going to be nice for a little period of time there. And then the clouds fill back in. We're back down to the 40s after that. We'll stay dry throughout the rest of the afternoon, but it does turn cooler. Where do we go from there? This system heads on by. We deal with another one out towards the west. Wouldn't you guess it? Heading into California. That is now pushing lots of snow in areas like Flagstaff, Arizona. Denver's going to get some snow from this. Eventually, low pressure will pull out in the plains on Wednesday. Heavy snow expected to target Nebraska, anywhere from 12 to 18 inches there. They need it. They're in a bad drought as well. This system comes east. We'll be on the warm side of this one. Can we get some rumbles of thunder with this? Perhaps on Thursday. Snow stays north, but the difference with this, it heads out towards the east, so we actually get the cold part of that. That'll sneak in here Thursday night, Friday. We will have some snow with it as it looks right now. Not a lot of snow, but at least, it's going to turn a little bit more January-like. But what that system's going to do is going to bring cold air all the way down. It's going to set the stage for next week, which looks interesting, where we take that storm track further south and we have several bouts of snow, especially this storm we'll be keeping an eye on. Again, this is fantasy land in the models. It's over a week out, but it shows trends, and our trends certainly turn snowier and stormy around here next week. Union Home Mortgage 10-day forecasts until then, 54 on Thursday. There's your cooler air for the weekend, but not bad. And then next week, that's when we're eyeing a potential, maybe 1 or 2 storm systems. But until then, very active pattern, 1 storm system or so every 2 or 3 days, guys.
All right, Matt, we will take it. Thank you so much. Coming up.